Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Convention with the comic book roundup. We're at the end of today's portion of the roundup. We're going to kick things off with Absolute Power Task Force 7, number 3. Or 4. Number 4. Yeah, first issue came out last month. So, each issue of this has been, a single issue story tying into absolute power, focusing on one of the Amazos, or basically failsafe created Amazos, dealing with generally speaking, a superhero or group of superhero team that is basically akin to the hero they're based on. Also, we've been following Steve Trevor during his infiltration of the superhero prison in Gamora. So the issue begins. Failsafe narrating, stating that Batman always wins. It's a mantra he's heard repeated often in Gotham. When situations are dire, when life feels bleak, it reassures people there's order, that God has a plan. Though every year, it's said through increasingly gritted teeth. This narration is occurring over Voodoo from the Wildcats, running through the Maze of Owls in an attempt to evade Failsafe. Though she does not succeed. In the Maze of Owls, the converse with the Maze of Owls, Nightwing and Robin have put together a resistance. A resistance cell consists of Robin, Tim Drake, to be exact, Nightwing, Ray, and Miss Martian. Miss Martian has apparently had her already had a run-in with the Amazos, and she's lost all her powers. But Voodoo is also a member of this resistance cell and has provided Halo munitions. However, Ray also having lost his powers. And he doesn't like guns. And Ms. Martian accidentally throws a sword, narrowly missing Nightwing's head, and she's kind of rambling. She advises Nightwing to leave her behind because she'll make a mistake and get people killed. But Nightwing, being, Nightwing, the best of both worlds, the attitude of Superman, the abilities of Batman, basically, states that she would die before she let that happen, and they both know that. And that's what makes her a hero. Her and Ray. It's not their powers, it's their heart, their empathy. And if there's anything they probably should remember while fighting an army of killer robots, that's got to be at the top of the list. But Voodoo is taking on Failsafe, and but Nightwing manages to save her, and in the process, slap a experimental C4, a bit of plastique, experimental C4 explosive on Failsafe's back. It doesn't damage him, but it doesn't kill him, but it does make a scratch. And Ray and Miss Martian also go after Failsafe, trying to take him down with the firearms that were brought by Briss. But Failsafe ends up breaking Miss Martian's arm. That really just kind of gets everyone fired up to go after to attack Failsafe. Back on Gamora Island, we've got more. We see more heroes imprisoned. Black Lightning, Elongated Man. But Steve Trevor's trying to figure out what they're doing with the villains. And he sees Dr. Sivana and Multiplex being led separately from the mercenaries. It seems they're building some kind of portal. But we've got Multiplex, Sivana, looks like Dr. Poison, I think. Possibly Giganta, King Shark, Killer Croc, Dr. Psycho, Captain Cold, and various others. Working with also the Brain, or Monsieur Mala. But yeah, they're working on building something. It's a ring-shaped device, so I'm guessing it's a portal of some type. But we'll find out. And the fight between Nightwing and Failsafe ends with explosives that have been placed throughout the Maze of Owls, and collapsing the maze into the river below. But Dick points out that the first time that him and Failsafe fought, he couldn't even make a scratch on him. But well, now he has, temporarily. But Dick, Tim, Priscilla, and Voodoo, Ray and Ray are able to escape due to Miss Martian's sacrifice. And Voodoo reassures Nightwing that Miss Martian will be okay, and he says that she better be, because if she isn't, Nightwing will storm Walter's prison himself and not feel sorry for anyone trying to stop him from tearing that damn robot apart limb from limb. That is where the issue ends. Interesting. Quite curious to see what the villains are building for Waller. I'm presuming it's probably some sort of multiverse portal, based on solicits from the final part of Absolute Power. Likely, it'll open the portal to the new, the newly announced, or the recently announced Absolute Universe. So yeah. Moving on though to our next book, we've got Transformers number 11. Where we left off, a portal had been made between Earth and Cybertron, and was sucking out water, or ocean water. Meanwhile, Ultra Magnus is recovering from his his long-term injuries at the hands of Shockwave, and Alita gets punched by RC for basically calling, basically to remind, you know, in the not in the not in not the most diplomatic manner, reminding RC that the Autobots that are on Earth abandoned the Autobot cause. Ultra Magnus manages to recover enough to say that he wants to fight. But Soundwave's trying to rebuild Ravage, but Shockwave tells him that there are more important things to worry about. Also, more important things than just than rebuilding rebuilding their forces. But Prime tells Alita they have to rescue their captured warriors, but she kind of wants to. She's kind of being a bitch about things. I hate to say it. And RC, she tries to apologize to RC, but RC is just like, yeah, forget it. Just forget about it. But they work out a plan to raid Shockwave's base. Meanwhile, Beachcomber and Spike are moving on from where they're at, hopefully, preferably to find somewhere that isn't being going to be overrun by the Decepticons. But Prime stops Shockwave from torturing Cliffjumper and Jazz, and RC's about to blast him when Optimus intervenes, allowing him to basically take Cliffjumper hostage. The Autobots' presence is discovered by the other Decepticons, and the Constructicons reform the Devastator. And then Ultra Magnus and Sideswipe provide backup for Prime. However, Ultra Magnus attempts to is faced with Shockwave, and He can't. He runs away. And Shockwave boasts about breaking Ultra Magnus' mind and declares that now he's going to break the Autobots' bones. And that is where the issue ends. Good book, so good story so far. I'm liking to read more Transformers in the Energon universe, or more Autobots present in the Energon universe. Hopefully, Hot Rod will be showing up eventually. Moving on, though, to our last book for the moment, we've got Geiger, number 5. Where we left off, Geiger had been covered in boron dust, and his dog, Barney, had been taken hostage as bait by the electrician, and his sidekick, so to speak, Nate the Nuclear Knight, had been electrocuted. But the electrician shocks Geiger and, well, decides to put Geiger someplace safe. Though he states his surprise that no one's actually exploited Geiger's weakness to boron dust. With the control rod sticking out of his back, it's obvious. But Nate shows up and gets hit with a taser from the electrician, but Nate offers to help Geiger, but Geiger says he's going to take care of the electrician himself, and for Nate to go help Barney. It turns out that the electrician's armor is insulated, grounded, and protected from water and other hazards of dealing with electricity. But he says that he intends to kill Geiger. Be almost painless, and well, the electrician likes pain. But Barney attacks him, and causes the electrician's suit to somewhat explode. But Geiger's able to slump down to the meat grinder that the electrician was going to put him in, and turn it on. And then so the electrician is turned to hamburger. But the question comes up is Barney is okay, and seems he is, and Geiger embraces Barney, says, "I got you, boy." But in South Virginia, at the new White House, the electrician's failure is noted, and they say that there are others still hunting the glowing man. But the new president states that those others will fail to stop him too, as did Junkyard Joe. No one knows the true extent of Geiger's power like the new president, let alone his will to survive. And so, the new president is, President Griffin, orders himself taken west, and the custodian states that they should wait for they should wait to find Junkyard Joe. But Junkyard Joe is the custodian's obsession, not President Griffin's, and that is when the issue ends. Things are getting pretty good in Geiger. Anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, and Patreon, PayPal account in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.